Packers taking on Dak and company. Now keep this in mind. The Packers have won their last 5 games against the Cowboys.
Okay.
Yes, that includes the playoffs. We're going to kick this one off in the third quarter. Cowboys up 16-13. Jordan Love to Tucker Kraft. He's going to get that down to the 1. It sets us up. 1st and goal coming up. This Kraft is just short. Jordan Love hands it off to Josh Jacobs. That's a touchdown. And the Cowboys led 2016. But every time the Packers did something, Tim, the Cowboys had an answer.
They did have an answer because Dak Prescott was spreading the football around and finding guys running free.
That was Jake Ferguson for the score. Parsons was not happy after that. He was leading the 10th in the 4th. Love under pressure. Love avoiding the pressure, breaking the tackle. That is a big gain. 25 yards. Gets it all the way down to the Cowboys' 37. Josh Jacobs had himself quite the night through traffic. 2nd touchdown of the night there, Tim.
Yeah, he really ran the football well. He's a great fit for what they want to do in terms of their power run game.
It was 27-23 Packers after that. Dak Prescott finding himself in a similar situation. Now he's going to find George Pickens over the middle. 1st down there. Drive continues. This time it goes to this 2nd and goal at the 1. Javonte Williams. Direct snap up the middle to score. So back and forth we go. Cowboys back out in front 30-27. This was a big key moment, though. Love's pass to Emmanuel Wilson, incomplete. Problem is that hit was a wee bit late.
Extremely late. It's just bad football. That's the type of stuff that can get you beat.
15-yard penalty and basically led to this on 3rd and 10 at the Cowboys' 15. It is once again Jordan Love running. Reminded me a little bit of the Jordan run. Romeo Dobbs, though. 3rd touchdown of that game. But again, back and forth we go. Prescott, in the absence of CeeDee Lamb, hits Pickens, and Pickens does that, Tim.
Yeah, and Pickens really stepped up. He was huge all night. Contested catches, and then obviously great run after the catch there.
37-34. Did you think we were done? No. 35 seconds left. 1st and down for the Packers at their own 26. Love the pass to Jacobs. Jacobs, huge gain of 25. Final seconds of regulation. Brandon McManus lines up 53 yards out. That is good. Almost exactly down the middle. We are tied at 37. Bonus football? Why, yes. Let's go to OT. 7 minutes left in overtime. 2nd and 7 for the Cowboys at the Packers' 39. Prescott pressure. Finds Jalen Tolbert. This catch by Tolbert is insane. It was also a little frustrating for a lot of Packers fans.
An outstanding throw by Prescott as well, and then awareness on the sideline. Just so good in a big moment.
2 plays later, Prescott scrambling to his left. Parsons gets him from behind, saves the touchdown there. Cowboys had to kick a field goal. They go out front 40-37. 4 minutes left in overtime. 3rd and 6 for the Packers. Love gonna absolutely unload to Dontavian Wicks. Incomplete. Where was the pass interference call?
Listen, I think it could have gone either way. There's a lot of contact there by Bland. No call. Get a chance on 4th down.
On a 4th and 6, Love, Matthew Golden over the middle. That is the 1st down, a pickup of 14. Packers down to their own 38. Time expiring. What did you think of how this played out, Tim?
Yeah, this was a disaster. They're fortunate that, when the ball hits the ground, that there's 1 second left on the clock. That's just a complete mess up by the Packers offensively.
McManus tried it back out again, 34 yards out. That one to tie it, that one to end it, 40 all. Love 3 touchdowns, Prescott 3 touchdowns. Post-game, brothers don't shake hands, brothers got a hug.
Ravens Chiefs, yes, it is 2nd down. Lamar, you got Mahomes, so what you going to get from those 2 quarterbacks? Early 1st quarter, Lamar to Justice Hill, short throw, weaves into the end zone for the touchdown. Baltimore goes up 7-0. But they get it back to him, and turnovers have been an issue for them so far this season.
They really have. And I think the Chiefs had a good plan. Interior pressure gets to Lamar, and he just, doesn't get a good throw on it to Mark Andrews, and there's an interception.
That was a great catch, by the way, by Leo Chanel there. 1st pick of the season for Lamar. Chiefs kick a field goal, so it's 7-6. Baltimore still with the lead. But 4 minutes to go here in the 2nd. Mahomes hooks up with Juju Smith-Schuster. First touchdown of the year for Smith-Schuster. Chiefs now lead at 13-7. Then they get the ball back with a couple minutes before the half. Mahomes, Isaiah Pacheco in for the touchdown. That's 250 passing touchdowns for Mahomes in 116 career games. That's the fastest quarterback to ever reach 250 at 20-7. And then, Tim, the Ravens get it back, and Lamar, in addition to the turnovers, he's been facing a lot of pressure so far this year, too.
Yeah, and interior pressure. He's usually so good at creating. Runs into Linderbaum in center. Ball comes out. It's just a critical error, especially with how Kansas City's offense was rolling.
So those 2 turnovers led to a 10-point deficit for the Ravens at the half, 20-10. Third quarter here, Mahomes in the red zone. Tyquan Thornton, there's another touchdown. Chiefs extend their lead to 27-10. And then Ravens trying to get something going, and this is not what you want to see. Lamar scrambling, gets sacked, and Tim, he would have to leave this game with a hamstring injury.
Yeah, it was hard to see where it came up, but obviously a lot of frustration for Lamar throughout the day.
Harbaugh said after the game, no update yet on the severity of that injury. That will come obviously later this week. And then Mahomes, he came into this game with just 3 passing touchdowns on the season. He had 4 in this game. That one to Hollywood Brown. He went 25 for 37, 270 yards, 4 scores. Chiefs win at 37.
He's
Third
ready
down
for this one. There we go. Early first quarter. There was no score until this happened. Bucks punting. Cam Latu blocks Riley Dixon's punt. Sidney Brown is like, I got you. Takes it to the house for that. That's the Eagles' 3rd block kick in the last 2 games. And that is how they jumped out to that early 7-0 lead. Also, he got crushed on that. That is Michael Clay, the special teams coordinator. Loving it, obviously. Second quarter, Jalen Hurts. Shoveled Dallas Goedert. Goddard muscling his way in. He had 2 touchdowns in the first half of this one. The lead was massive, 21-3. Early third, though, Baker Mayfield came alive. Fired that one, too. Mecca Abuka. Nice. And then he can just walk it in. 77-yard score. Look at the throw. Abuka did some of the work, but watch the throw from Mayfield between 2 of them. Bucks now down 24-13, mid-third. Bucky Irving muscling his way forward, but Jalix Hunt forces that fumble. Irving's shin and forearm are not down. Look at that. Not down, ball is jarred loose. So that is another big moment here for the defense. Turning it over when the Bucks had some momentum. After the fumble recovery, it leads to this. Why use the tush push? That's
really?
boring now.
That's
now
what
we're going to fake it,
That's
because
what
that
we're doing
works
now?
too. Why not? Saquon Barkley walked it on in after that one. Eagles then took a 31-13 lead. Bayfield, though, Baker came back out, and just like he did to Abuka, he's going to fire it off to Bucky again. Irving then takes it 72 yards for the score. He just had that fumble. This is his make good in some ways. Bucks trailed 31-20 after the third. Now in the fourth, after all of the heroics, Baker just throw it away, not to the other team. And he did. Another crucial turnover by the Eagles. Forced that one out of Baker's hands. Eagles survive. 2-minute drill time. Colts, Rams, early third quarter. Colts down 13-10. Daniel Jones, deep. For Adonai Mitchell. Oh, that is a good one. Breaks a tackle, sprinting to the end zone, but reaches the football out.
No way.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
He lost that. Like, stop.
Why?
Stop being cute.
Why does this keep
This
happening?
is fundamentals. Yeah, you should be. You should be mad. Rams down 2013, 4th and 2. Puka Nacua is just a, well, I mean, he's on my fantasy football team, and if you're a Rams fan, he's actually on your team. 170 yards and a score in this one. That's how the Rams tied it. Tutu Atwell. Yeah, he's gone too. Stafford was 29 of 41, 375 yards and 3 scores. Rams knocked the Colts off 27-20.
All right, Jags-Niners, we got 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Niners are down 3, facing a 1st and 10 from their 20, but they were feeling kind of greedy. But Brock Purdy gets intercepted by Devin Lloyd, so the Jags would end up tacking on a field goal, so they'd go up 20-14. Lloyd had 2 picks, by the way. Less than 3 minutes ago now in that same third quarter, Jaguars back to receive the punt. Parker Washington gathers, finds a seam, and then puts on the speed. No way the punter's going to make, no way the punter's going to make a tackle. 87 yards for the touchdown. So it's 26-14. They went for 2, they didn't get it. We got less than 8 to play in the game. Purdy, quick pass to Jake Tonjes. Oh, he's got space, he's got blockers, and he's got a touchdown. So the Niners are down 26-21. After a missed field goal, the Niners get it back. Less than 3 to play. They're at midfield. Purdy gets the ball poked out by Eric Armstead. It's recovered by the Jags. Purdy had 3 turnovers on the day. Jags win it on the road, 26-21.
Hosting the Chargers, who, by the way, have not yet lost this season. Midway through the first quarter, a little toddler style. I mean, Dart is 22. Myself, I keep up myself. First touchdown in the NFL.
Oh,
and
okay.
he's got some moves.
Okay, Jackson.
Okay, that was the good news. This is the bad news. You can't have it all. And in this particular situation,
no.
you cannot also have Malik Neighbors.
No.
Probably for a while.
Oh.
I don't want to read into it. However, the thought is that that is a torn ACL. I only have eyes, and I've had 2 torn ACLs. I know nothing about this. The MRI will come Monday. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Chargers are charging. Justin Herbert, Quentin Johnson. 36-yard score. Chargers down 13-10 at the break. In the third, it's late. Giants from the 3. Dart. Theo Johnson. First passing touchdown. He's the second player since 2000 with a passing touchdown, rushing touchdown, and 50 rushing yards in his first career start. The other guy, Tim Tebow. Giants up 21-10 after the 2-point conversion. Back to the Chargers. Amarian Hampton. 54 yards of his own. That is a score. They also went for 2. Giants still leading, though, 21-18. And it came down to this. 13 seconds left. Herbert, deep pass. I mean, we're talking like, got to put some stuff on that to Johnston. Problem is, he couldn't get out of bounds. Time expires. Game over. Dart is a winner in the first start of his career, 21-18. And I'm not sure Brian Daboll could actually